Hey boys and girls, welcome back to Fire Emblem Three Houses. In the last one, we completed a lot of our supports that we had, and I actually got a couple more. I'm gonna make a plan for supports from now on. Depending on what playthrough we're doing, we're gonna focus on those supports. So, the only ones that are an exception is Bernadetta here and Raffi. They can support with each other right now. And Alois and Seteth, obviously, because we're using them. And then let's say for Raffi here, if I can find him. Raffi here. Say like, let's see, a unit. That would make sense. So he has no more supports other than Bernadetta right now, since we're not using Shamir right now. So Shamir's supports will be paused for a bit, and unless it's for Dedu here, which Dedu's a Blue Lion unit, so we'll be doing his final support with Shamir. So with that, we'll be finishing up as much of our Blue Lion supports as we have right now, and the exception characters. So we'll do the exception characters right now. We'll finish those off. So Raffi's final support for this playthrough will be now.
Hi,
A+ support.
Lovely weather today, isn't it?
Good to see them as friends now.
Sure is. Staring up at the sky on a clear day always reminds me of my hometown.
What was it like there?
Yeah, what was it like? I want to know more about Raffi's hometown.
Let's see. Well, it's a real calm and peaceful place. Big, clear skies, too. Just like this.
Huh.
It's full of friendly people and delicious food. Talking about it makes me want to go back.
Yeah, it's a shame we're
it's
stuck
gonna be after this war, more than likely.
Right? I wonder what my little sis is up to. She's probably grown so much by now. I haven't seen her since I came back to Garreg Mach. She probably wouldn't even recognize me anymore.
I'll bet she would. How could she possibly forget such a such a terrific big brother? There's no way.
How long
you really
has it
think
been?
so?
Then?
That's a relief. All this relief's making me
Maybe
hungry.
a couple months, I'm guessing.
Head to the dining hall?
Would be make sense.
Actually, we can eat here. I cooked something up for us today.
Oh yeah?
That's nice of you, Bernie.
I won't say no to that.
I heard you really like meat, so, here you go. It's my first time cooking something like this. I can at least guarantee it isn't poisoned.
Meat? That's my favorite! I'd probably eat it even if it was poisoned.
You would eat anything, Raph.
Is it, good?
That was amazing!
Really? You like it?
So tender, so juicy, so full of flavor. It was practically falling off the bone.
Bernie is good at cooking.
The flavor was so rich and sweet. Wait, how can meat be sweet?
Is sweet bad?
Did you use sugar?
I thought it was pretty tasty myself.
No. It was delicious. I couldn't believe it. I'd eat more fruits and vegetables if they were this good. If all food tasted like this, I just don't know what I'd do with myself.
Well, if you like it, I wouldn't mind, making more. Whenever you want, really.
Really? That would be
That's
great.
nice of you, Bernie.
We gotta get this war over with so you can have more time to cook.
You know, I'd actually like that.
You like to cook more? Okay, so Raffi's final support is over for this one, so let's finish off Dedu's as well.
Is this your dagger, Shamir?
I thought I lost it in battle. Thank you.
You picked up her dagger for
I
her?
wonder if this dagger will ever fulfill its purpose.
Fulfill its purpose.
Unexpectedly sentimental. I did not think you would be the type to let personal feelings affect you in battle.
I try to think of it as just work, but I'm still human. Was there anything else?
Wait, I'm confused about that one.
I was hoping we could chat.
That's
You
not
want to
like
talk?
you.
Yeah, that isn't like you,
Our
Dedu.
only common ground is brevity. Now you want to chat? What's gotten into you?
Yeah, what has gotten into you, Dedu?
Despite our superficial similarities, we are actually completely different. So, I am interested in learning more about you.
The feeling is mutual.
Oh, you both want to
Being
know
born in
about each
Dusker,
other.
You're an outsider here in Fódlan. I've devoted myself to Fódlan, but really, I'm an outsider too.
Yeah,
So
you
there
are.
are some things
You're from
that connect
Dagdar.
us.
You are diligent, as am I.
Even so, I am not like you and never could be.
I could never be like you either.
That's just how people are.
Yeah, makes sense.
Even people with deep romantic or familial connections will never be identical.
That is why we should try to understand each other.
At least you're easy to talk to. You can make a good partner for a mercenary like me.
And you could make a good partner for one as devoted to the kingdom as I.
That depends on how much your master would pay.
I
True.
would expect no less.
It would depend on how much
Enough chatting.
Dimitri would pay
We should
to keep
prepare for
Shamir
battle.
around.
Yes, we should talk again when we have time.
I'm always around.
Yeah, she's hiding in the shadows everywhere. Okay, that was a pretty good one. So that was his final support, huh? Not sure how I feel about that, because now I don't have any more Dedu supports. Let's finish off Flane and Dimitri's one. Wonder what this is going to be about. I wonder if it's going to be about food again, or
Flane?
his taste buds.
What is the matter? Is something weighing on your mind again? It is freezing out here. You should be bundled up in your warm bed.
Listen, Dimitri.
What are you going to
The truth
talk about?
is, I am afraid of sleeping.
Oh, yeah,
Afraid
I
of it?
forgot you told
Why?
Sedith about
I'm
that.
afraid that when I close my eyes, I shall fall into a very deep sleep. One from which I cannot wake up. For years upon years. Then, when I finally awaken, everyone I know and love will be long gone. Vanished with the sands of time. I am sure it seems silly. But try as I might, I cannot shake this fear.
That does
I
sound
cannot
pretty
quite
scary.
grasp what you are describing, but I can promise you one thing. No matter how many years go by, I will always remember you.
I appreciate the sentiment. Even so, one day...
Listen carefully, Flane. There is something I have
So I'm
been
guessing
wanting to tell
Sedith
you.
watches over her
Oh?
when she's
What is
asleep, if that ever does happen again,
know that
because
dish you
apparently
made
it's
the other
happened at
day?
least once.
It was so sweet, it made my tongue go numb.
I am not so sure that is a good thing.
Well, I could only really taste the first bite, so I may have been imagining it. But still, I was so happy. That moment will always put a smile on my face whenever I remember it. I could never forget you, Flane. I promise.
That's nice of you, Dimitri.
Besides, we have fought side by side. We are friends. I am sure all of the others would say the same.
She didn't like that.
Is something the matter?
Yeah, is something the matter, Flame?
You really do not pick up on subtle cues, do you?
Cues?
He doesn't understand that kind of stuff.
Well, it is all a part of your charm, I suppose. With you here, I finally feel I can sleep without having to worry at all.
Hey, wait. I did not mean for you to fall asleep right here.
Someday you appreciate food.
You're gonna pass out right
Flame.
in the middle of the monastery?
She is hopeless.
Oof. Let's see. Okay. So, isn't there someone else that has like one support left? Ash has Gilbert. I could have sworn that... Oh, I could finish off my Mercedes one. Yeah, I got a couple I could finish off. Let's do Mercy and Byleth.
Do you have a moment, Professor? I need to speak with you.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you so much. This is what I wanted to address.
Address?
This letter from my adoptive father just arrived.
Oh. Adoptive father, yeah. We know about that.
Have I not mentioned him?
Oh,
He's
Violet
the reason
doesn't.
I first came to the Officers' Academy. He's also the one who dragged me from the church where I was living, just so he could use my crest.
Oh. I don't understand.
My crest does not yet belong to a house, so he plans to use it as leverage to marry into the nobility. He's a very greedy man who was a roving merchant before adopting me, but now he's in the capital. This letter says that he's finally arranged to marry me off to a wealthy noble.
Ugh.
I know he's just thinking of himself, but can't he see that this isn't a priority when we're at war?
My thoughts exactly.
I don't know what to do about this proposal.
Throw it in his face. Will you accept? Yeah, will you?
I can't see any way around it, so I fear that I must. I just don't want to let go of the life that I've made for myself. I know it's not what my heart wants.
Tell him no.
But I don't have the strength to say no.
Oh. What does your heart want?
I believe I've mentioned this before, but I want to work in service of the church. Well, I suppose it doesn't necessarily have to be the church, but I want to help those in need. If I were to marry a noble, I think it would be difficult to realize that dream.
Why can't you decline? Yeah, why can't you?
It's just, I've always allowed myself to follow the whims of those above me. I convinced myself that everything in life was at the will of the goddess. I was blind to reality. I believed it was her will to both pull me from the church and guide me to the Officers' Academy. The decision to enter this war was the first time I acted of my own free will. My adoptive father opposed this decision, but I somehow managed to convince him.
You convinced him?
Still, I couldn't free myself of him completely. This letter is proof of that. It's not that I'm scared of him, but there is something that worries me.
What worries you? Severing your ties?
I knew you'd understand, Professor. I've sat down to write a reply several times, but I can't muster up the courage or the words.
How about I
was
write it?
hoping you could provide me with the encouragement I need.
Yeah, sure. You can't just give up on your dreams. Yeah, true.
That's a very good point. We're only given one life, so we must do all we can to pursue our happiness. Okay. I think that may have been just the push I was looking for.
No problem.
I'll tell him the truth. That I found a life worth pursuing, and I must decline the proposal. Maybe I should tell him I've fallen for someone else.
Who might that be?
Why, it's you, Professor. Isn't that obvious?
I wouldn't say obvious. Excuse me. I'm gonna say it wouldn't be. I wouldn't say obvious.
I'm just teasing. Now I'm off to write this letter and stand my ground. Thank you for your encouragement.
Yeah, no problem. I like the first answer. The excuse me, what? Answer. Yeah, let's finish up Marianne's as well.
Dear Goddess, I ask for guidance.
You ask for guidance? Hello. I'm behind you.
Professor,
Oh.
you're always watching over me, aren't
How
you?
did you know I was here? Did you hear my footsteps? Yeah, of course.
I've spent my life avoiding people, so I wouldn't have to expose them to this horrible burden of a crest. My father was born with it as well. He's the one who told me to avoid others as much as possible.
Oh, okay.
He said it would be the cause of great unhappiness to both myself and everyone around me. After some
That's pretty
time,
mean of
I
him
was
to
only
say.
truly comfortable opening
If
up
he never
to
told you
animals and
that,
the
you'd
goddess.
probably be pretty much
Do you remember
fine.
the time you asked what it was I prayed for?
Thanks and protection? Yeah.
Yes, but that wasn't the case.
What?
Back then, I felt that my life served no purpose,
Oh.
and that I was nothing more than a burden. In truth, I was begging the
Oh.
goddess to take me to her. That was my daily prayer.
Oh,
But now I fear the idea of dying and being left alone.
Okay, that's
I
good.
have friends who accept
I
me
was
for
about to
who
say.
I am now, in spite of my crest. And I have you watching over me.
Yep, I do.
Finally learned to accept the kindness and warmth of others. It's because of you, Professor. Because of you, I've decided to live.
Oh. No problem, I guess.
I'm sorry to have worried you, but I'm all
Makes
right
me...
now. I'm still not ready to tell
I don't know what to
everyone
say
about
about
my
that,
crest,
honestly.
but I feel that the burden
That's
of
a
my
good thing,
curse
though,
has
that
been
she
lifted.
decided to
Even if
be
I'm
happy,
separated from you or any of my friends, the memories I've made here will give me the strength to continue on.
You should look to the future instead of the past. What do you have to say about that one, Marianne? From now on, we'll look toward the future together. Yeah, that sounds good.
I'm sure I'll have the strength to move forward if we're together.
No problem. At least she's happy now. She's been pretty sad throughout the story, so it's nice to see her at least happy. So we got Shamir and Byleth's final support.
Can I move on?
Kinda.
Yet?
There's the S supports,
Never
but
mind.
we won't be able to see those till the end of the game. Were you talking to someone? Yeah, were you?
In a sense. Someone who's long since passed.
Oh, do you got ghosts too?
Another mercenary I fought alongside. They were killed 10 years ago when Dagda was in conflict with the Empire.
Oh.
It's all I can focus on lately.
Aw. Why do you think that is?
To be honest, I blame you.
Oh. Why?
I'm just teasing.
Oh, okay.
That's not
I was
your
about to
fault.
say, who was like, what did I do?
You give off a
remind you
similar
of
air.
him?
It's uncanny.
Uncanny,
You even have the
say.
same inflection, which makes no sense because we only ever spoke Dagdan.
Huh.
I don't know what it is, but you feel the same to me. I guess you just remind me of the past.
Oh. I guess it makes sense. I do have that air of being able to... I don't know. I'm mysterious. I guess that's basically what she's saying. I'm sorry.
Please, it's not your fault.
I didn't
It's
have
my
another
fault
answer.
for getting caught up in memories. Still, you always remember your first love, right? That's enough of that. There are more relevant topics to discuss.
Well, yeah, what will you do after the war? Yeah. What will
Good
you
question. The world is completely open to me. Your next move seems apparent.
do? Yep.
But who knows where I'll end
reunite
up.
everyone.
No, I may have
That's my
done
next
enough
move.
traveling for one lifetime. I like the idea of having a permanent home. And after all my time here, I've grown quite fond of Fódlan.
That's good. Okay, that is Shamir's final support for now. We still got all these, but can't do anything about them, so... Let's see here. Oh yeah, we got Petra as well.
Professor, please do not be concerned. I just did too much overworking and lost my strength.
Were you overdoing it?
Yes, that is the truth. Please accept my apology. I have
of
sorrow.
course.
I am sorry to be fainting at a time like this. Even though I was not asking for your care and attention, you gave it willingly.
Of course, because we're friends. It was the least I could do.
I am thinking that is incorrect.
Why, what's up?
Will you have a listen to me? There is something that I must be saying.
What do you must be saying?
I am thinking you already have knowledge of why I came to Fódlan. Not for studying, but as a hostage for the Empire. So that Bridget would not be rebelling anymore. It feels like a knife against my throat. That I am making my grandfather obey the Empire. If I were running away from the Empire, then Bridget would be defeated. I am not having any options.
Well, we're fighting against them right now.
I must be fighting to win. For Bridget to be living, the Empire needs to be crushed. So I must be crushing the Empire. That is what
That's
my people
definitely
are
an option.
wanting from me. And what my grandfather, the King of Bridget, is wanting.
You must take care of yourselves to succeed. And what do you want? You must take care of yourself to succeed.
That is a truth. I wonder what I should be doing. I want to be granting the wants of my
training,
tribe.
but also
So
making
their
sure
wants
that
are my
you're
own,
not
correct?
making yourself faint. I'll be granting the wants of my tribe, so their wants are my own. If that's really how you feel, only you can know what you want. If that's really how you feel. That sounds right.
How I really feel.
Yeah, how do you really feel?
I have understanding. Wait, no, I actually do not have understanding. Yet. What I am understanding is that there is something I am not understanding.
Okay.
When I know what my true want is, I give you my promise that I will be telling you first.
Okay, yeah, of course. Okay, cool. So that's our final support for Byleth for now. We got a couple more left there, actually. Looks like only 3 more for Blue Lions. And then anyone else part of our crew that we've been using, yeah, Flane and Hannerman. But other than that, we have only, 4 more supports of the people that are on my main team, it seems. Oh wait, not 4. 3 there. Let's see here. 4, 5 supports. So 5 more supports for Byleth until we're done with him. Okay, let's finish off Gilbert and Dimitri.
What brings you here at this hour, and with sword in hand no less? Hardly the appropriate attire for prayer.
I am not here to
What are you
pray
gonna
to
do?
the goddess. I am here to atone for my sins.
I see.
What are
You are
you
your
gonna
father's
do?
reflection. He was never skilled at deception either. Your demand that I take your life was sincere, no matter how you might pretend otherwise.
How astute of you. So, you think you can see right through me, do you?
I watched over you from the day you were born. And that is why it pains me so to do this. It is like taking the life of my own son.
I am sorry to burden you with this, but you have my gratitude. Now, make it quick.
What are you gonna do, Gilbert? Huh? What did you just do, Gilbert? Did you hit? Oh, he hit him.
You really are a cruel man.
You believe death will
Oh,
bring
he
an
faked
end
it.
to your torment? That
He
is
faked
nothing
it
but an
all.
act of cowardice, no matter how difficult.
For a
no
second, I
matter
thought he
how
was gonna do
painful.
it.
Your duty
I thought
to
he was
your
gonna hit
people
himself,
is to
honestly.
Continue fighting.
Even if those who have died, the many whose lives I have taken, would rather see me dead?
Many pray for your death. However, there are far more who need you here, alive.
True.
In Faerghus, in the monastery, in this army, and here, standing before you, to serve you, to bear your torment alongside you. That, your highness, is my atonement.
Look at my hands.
Dimitri,
They are shaking.
you'll be fine.
When I saw your sword swing before my eyes, for the first time, I did not wish to die. Many times I have felt that I cannot afford to die. But this was the first time I truly feared the prospect. Tell me,
Because he doesn't
Gustav,
want to die to a friend.
is it really right for me to live?
Yes.
It is, your highness. It truly is.
We need you, Dimitri. In order to finish
you.
this war, we're gonna need you. Okay, cool. So that one is done. Let's see here, we got Annette. Yeah, let's finish off Annette and Dimitri's finally off.
Your
So,
Highness,
wonder
thank
what's
you
gonna
for
happen here.
everything.
This is sudden. Why so formal? You are not about to tell me you intend to leave the army, are you?
I hope
Oh, no,
not.
it's not that. I just had the chance to return to the capital on military business. It had really been a long
okay.
time. Life's pretty hard there right now,
Did you
but
get those candies?
its old vitality seems to be returning bit by bit. If it wasn't for you, I'm sure things wouldn't be looking so promising. So,
Come
what?
now, no need to exaggerate. Do not forget that I abandoned them and fled once as well.
You had no choice. If you had remained in the capital, you would have been killed.
Yep,
if
he
you
would.
keep thinking so dark and gloomy,
Cornelia
you're
would have
gonna
made
end up
sure he
looking
was
just
dead.
like Father.
Annette, you probably do not realize, but over those 5 years, I took many, many lives.
True,
I slaughtered
but
generals
it
and
doesn't
officials
matter.
alike with brutality you would scarcely think a human was capable of. And as I have intensified my fight with the Empire, how many people have fallen in the capital?
A
My
lot,
hands are
but
already dripping with
everyone
blood.
else has killed a lot
I
of people
cannot be
too.
forgiven.
You really are a lot more like Father than I am. Before Father left us, he used to say similar things. I don't want you to end up like him. So, I've been thinking.
And
When
thinking
this
of what?
war is over, I was wondering whether I could help you with your work.
Oh.
Of course, I don't know how much I'd be able to support a king.
What are you saying?
Yeah, what are you saying, Annette?
If I leave you to your own devices, you'll forget how to laugh. We can't have that. You won't be able to do what you have to do with such a miserable look on your face. So, if you'll have me, I'd like to stay by your side. If you're sad or suffering, I'll just
And then-
starve you until you muster a smile.
Then Gilbert has to stay around then at that
Starve
point.
me.
That makes sense.
Hey, you weren't supposed to laugh at that part. I thought a lot about this.
Sorry, I could not help myself. Certainly with you around, I will
Dimitri
not have
does
any
like
cause
his
to frown.
jokes.
By all means, join me, Annette. And never lose that sweet smile of yours.
Yes, I promise.
That's a promise. And also talking about jokes, I think I have an Alois support. I want to do that real quick. Yes, I do. More memes.
Dimitri,
Please tell some
just the
jokes,
man I was
Alois,
looking
please.
for. I wanted to thank you for your help.
My help? I'm not sure what you mean.
Don't tell me you've forgotten your help when the monsters attacked.
Ah,
Okay.
you mean the day you came up with those terribly hilarious jokes?
When you put it like that, I feel like you're the one who's kidding. Even I knew those jokes were awful.
Aw,
I was trying
your
to
jokes
think
are
on my
funny.
feet to raise the soldiers' spirits.
Well, you certainly succeeded. Our journey home was much easier as a result.
That
As
is
for
definitely
myself,
true.
I am
You
not
raised
much of an
morale.
orator. I could never have done the same in that situation.
You're the only reason the gags didn't fall flat. If you hadn't started laughing when you did.
Well,
True.
I admit the jokes themselves were perhaps not your best work. But there is no harm in that. Even when you stumble, your good humor brightens everyone's mood and wins their trust.
Yeah? You think?
He is pretty trustworthy.
I never thought about it like that. But if you say so, maybe I do have a knack for this.
As one who is bound to lead, I could stand to learn a lot from you. I am often told by both friends and subordinates that I am without humor.
Huh,
Alois,
really?
if you would be so kind, could you teach me to tell jokes?
Sure, I'm happy to help. If you want to be as lousy a joker as I am, you could surely find a better teacher somewhere else. In the stables, for example.
In the stables.
I would like to learn from you, Alois.
I see.
Really?
Well, I guess I can't
I
say
need to
no.
see some corny jokes
I
from
hope
Dimitri
you're
now.
ready to become a wizard of wit.
I will endeavor to be a good student.
Very good. That's what I like to hear. Soon you'll be cracking wise like there's no tomorrow. Everyone will think you're a pun in the neck.
Pun in the neck. That's a bad one, but it's funny though in a way. Let's see here. Who's this support for? Alois and Bernie's final ones.
I finally have a day all on my own. A day inside my room. At last I feel as free as a bird that's flown.
Bernadetta, do you have a moment?
Uh-oh.
I wasn't looking at their hats, I swear! And if I was,
Turn around,
I wouldn't
Bernie.
say a word about them. Not even if you tortured me. Mercy, please! I can keep a secret honest!
Bernie, you need
Hold
to turn
on.
around.
It's me, Alois. Calm down.
Huh? Oh, Alois. I was sure you, never mind.
I can't help but wonder about these hats you were looking at. But I'll set that aside for now. I wanted to apologize for being insensitive. I can't believe I trampled on your emotions like that.
Huh? Was there something you did? I don't remember
What did he
anything.
do?
About your dear uncle.
Oh.
It never crossed my mind that he might have passed away.
Oh, that. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
But
he didn't even know.
clearly upset you. I can't even express how guilty I feel about opening an old wound like that. I'm so sorry.
Hey, it's
Aw.
okay. You're reminding me of him even now. And it's completely fine. I'm glad we talked about it.
Is that so? Well then, why did you look so sad when I mentioned him?
The truth
Yeah,
is,
what
I
happened?
realized I hadn't visited my uncle's grave in a long time.
Oh.
With me not showing up for so long, I imagined him being worried about me.
I see.
Well, isn't he
must have
watching
been
over you?
quite dear to you.
Hey,
As to how
that
this,
gives me a great
how
idea.
the Seiros
Why don't
religion
we go
goes.
see my uncle together sometime?
Unless you think of
You
not
want
Dagger,
me to
Dusker,
visit your uncle's
where
grave,
they live inside them,
but I don't have any
through their
connection
actions
with
and everything.
Sure you do. You're connected by me.
you. I didn't think of that. All right then, I accept. If you don't mind my tagging along, I'll gladly accompany you.
Great. Thanks,
That's nice of you, Alois.
thanks,
Uncle Alois. I would have thought it would be funny if she called him Uncle. Uncle Alois. The fun uncle. Felix and Bernie's final support.
Hey, Felix. Can I talk to you for a minute?
What is it?
I'm surprised Bernie wants to talk to Felix, honestly.
Look, over there. Isn't that a cute kitty?
Oh, I agree. I don't dislike cats.
Really?
Here, try this. It's candy, but I promise it isn't sweet.
No, thank you. Sweet or not, I don't eat candy.
Really?
Hey, are you
Even
busy?
if it's not sweet.
I got this great book
Huh.
and...
What are you doing?
He doesn't like books.
Huh?
Even I could have told her that
Why
one.
are you so concerned with me? More importantly, didn't you used to be shy?
Oh, I'm as shy as ever.
Then why are you following me around?
She thinks of you as a friend, Felix.
That's, well, you know how ghosts are only scary because you can't see or talk to them?
You're saying I'm a ghost.
No.
What? No, it was just a metaphor.
There you are, foolish as ever.
That's it. You're smiling again.
What?
She just wanted to see him smile.
That's why I've been working so hard to talk to you. I wanted to see you smile again.
I'm disappointed. Such a trivial reason. You're pestering me without a hint of fear just to see me smile. You've really grown up.
Like, he's
Yeah,
finally
I
happy.
guess. Wait, why are you being nice? Did something terrible happen?
Yeah, did something terrible
Did you
happen,
have a
Felix?
falling out with an old friend or something?
Yeah, Dimitri. It's so vain.
This is the part where you get angry at me, isn't it?
Come on. You were saying something about a book I should read?
Really?
He wants to read a book.
Well, it's, this one, if you wouldn't mind.
I thought he didn't like books. Like, literally, if you give him a book, he says, "What is this junk?" Or why are you giving this to me? I'm surprised. Huh. Let's see here. Sedith. Looking through my characters that I've been using. Let's finish off Gilbert and Ash. We only have like
Something the matter?
so little
Your
supports
heart
left
does not seem to be in your
when
training
it comes
today.
to
I'm sorry.
like the characters that are
Something's
part
been
of our
bothering me.
main.
Idle thoughts
crew.
do hinder training. Tell me what bothers you.
Other
You
than
were
the
sworn to
Lorenz
protect the royal
supports
family.
I forgot who it was.
But when we met 5 years ago,
Lorenz
you
and
weren't in the
Ignace that
kingdom
are
capital.
part of
You were in Garreg Mach.
someone.
What could have made a great knight like you abandon his vow?
And the
That
king died.
is difficult to explain. You are aware of the tragedy of Dusker? When the king's party was massacred 9 years ago.
I am. It affected me too.
Really?
My brother was suspected of being involved in the attack.
Oh.
And so the church,
Why did he tell Dedu that he know no one that was part of it?
Why are you apologizing? It's not your fault.
I disagree. Had I been by His Majesty's side on that day where I was sworn to be, perhaps His Majesty would not have lost his life, and all would be different.
Maybe, but it's not your fault.
Yes, you may laugh, but I feel I was responsible for everything.
Everything? Yeah, right.
Like that.
You're not responsible for everything.
I do think you should have seen.
You might have died that day, though.
Even if you had to endure dishonor for a while, you could have restored your name.
True.
I'm sorry. That was inconsiderate of me. I got carried away by how much your situation resembles my own.
You were adopted by Lord Lonato, correct? I once told you that I wish to protect one thing other than my king. And that is my family. My wife and my daughter, both of whom I left behind in the kingdom. Lord Lonato took up his sword for his son, even if that meant turning his back on the goddess.
Makes sense.
As a father, I cannot condemn Lord Lonato for raising an army. Yet,
makes sense.
Perhaps he too lost sight of what should be protected, just as I did.
I don't understand what you mean.
Ash has every reason to turn against the church. Honestly.
Ash, because you are also his son.
Technically, yes.
You're right.
Adopted or not, he technically
I think I know
counts.
what I need to protect now.
Your family.
It's been staring me in the face all this time. I don't know why I couldn't see it. I'm Lonato's son. His pride and his wishes are my inheritance. Those are what I should protect.
I see.
So does he get Lonato's land?
Be an excellent knight.
It's too early to say that, but I'm willing to learn if you'll teach me.
It would be my pleasure to oversee the training of a new generation.
Hopefully you stay around, because you keep saying that you don't want to stick around. Let's see here. Looking through to make sure that I'm not missing over certain ones. Let's finish off Felix and Lysitheus.
Felix! I've awaited this fated day.
You don't change. Still prattling on about it.
Aw, come on. I just want to hear what you thought of the cake I gave you.
He more than
It was edible.
He ate it?
If by edible you mean incredible, then yes, I agree.
It was satisfying and lightweight. I imagine it would be quite useful as a battlefield provision.
Please refrain from lumping delectable cake into the same category as provisions.
You're upset and I don't understand
He really
why.
doesn't like sweets.
I'm complimenting the cake. You cured my dislike of sweets. For that, I thank you.
Really?
You have an interesting way of giving compliments. But I'm glad you liked it.
Yes. Got any cakes on you?
He wants more?
You say that as though I just carry cake on me at all times. Did you want some?
That's not what I meant.
Yes, it was.
If you baked a cake, however, I wouldn't object to eating a slice.
Oh, he does like
just
sweets.
Ask me directly.
I'm guessing he's
so
not good with
I have
them,
a brand
is
new
what he's
recipe
trying
I
to
tried
say.
out, special for you. It's delicious and not overly sweet. Perfect for you.
Okay.
Okay, so
Go on.
he hates sweets, it's just that specific types of sweets are too much for him.
Love it, I can tell. Here, try this one out too.
Are you okay, Felix?
See? So amazing, huh? Just keep working on that sweet tooth of yours. Then we can share cake notes together and eat cake together all the time. That is, it just sounds nice is all.
Okay.
Okay. That does sound nice.
Are you okay, Felix? If you guys saw my face right now, I have a giant blank on my face, just like, not blank, but just, I'm confused. What happened to Felix? Who should I do next? Gilbert, you have anyone that you can finish off? Nope. I'm wanting to do the ones I can finish off completely first. They got arrows. I can finish off Sylvain and Leonie.
Hey.
Wonder what these two are going to talk about.
Hey, Leonie.
Oh yeah, he said that.
Hello, beautiful. What brings a sweet girl like you to a place like this?
She wanted him to
I just came to the
treat her the
greenhouse to
same.
look at flowers. What's with you?
Nothing much. Nothing much. I was just thinking about how sunflowers don't deserve to be stuffed away in a greenhouse. They'd bloom better out in the open, just like you.
He's trying to make up
Could you cut the weird
for
metaphors
how he
and
was
just say what
acting
you
before.
want to say? Oh wait, I get it. I'm not ladylike enough to fit in with all the pretty flowers.
No, okay, that compliment backfired. Let me try a different angle.
This is a joke, right? Tell me this is a
You
joke.
just told him
What have
like
you got
before
against sunflowers
that
anyway?
you want
I
him
think
to
they're
act the
lovely
same.
myself. If you think I only care about delicate flowers raised in a greenhouse, you've got me all wrong. Statuesque sunflowers, blooming proud and tall in the open air, have a
I'm pretty
beauty
sure
all
she
their
likes
own.
sunflowers.
Is that right?
If I'm right.
You better believe it. And the same goes for you. You have a beauty unlike any other. I look at you and I see sunflowers.
What does she say about that one?
Hmm?
Look, can you just go back to normal?
You told
At
him
this
to act
point,
like
I feel
this.
like anything I say is just going to make you more angry.
Why are you suddenly not capable of carrying on a normal conversation?
Yeah,
My
true.
eyes have been opened to the charms of the beautiful flower blooming right beside me. It's a whole new day for my heart.
You can quit messing with me at any time.
I'm not. I'm absolutely
gonna get beat
serious. You really are as charming as any flower. I see that now.
Would you stop? This is getting weird.
Sylvain,
Even
stop.
sincerity doesn't work? What kind of flirting is going to satisfy you? You know
Maybe
what?
she just doesn't like
I'm just going to
flirting.
leave you alone for now, so I can get a fresh start some other time.
Right. Bye.
Good job, Sylvain.
Charming? Me, of all people. Like I'd actually believe that. Stupid.
Oh. He did get her. Okay then. That wasn't a bad one. It was funny more than anything. Not really a support though, honestly. But I guess you can call it one.
Oh, how unlucky that we were assigned to clean this ancient tower.
Is there not a picture for the background?
Someone has to do it.
With all the windows boarded up, it's so dark.
Oh, okay.
And there are strange
It's supposed to be
noises.
dark in here.
Like that noise. What was that? A rat? Tell me it was a rat.
Better than a ghost.
You're not scared of ghosts, are you, Ash? I didn't think you'd be.
You haven't seen what I've seen.
What, you've seen ghosts? Okay, and that's scared ghosts too.
Oh no! What was that noise?
It's okay. It's just the wind blowing the door shut.
It
Oh no!
definitely
the latch
a
is
ghost.
rusted. It won't budge.
Or just someone messing with
We're
them.
trapped in here?
I'm sorry. I didn't think to prop the door open.
Don't worry about that now. We need to think of a way out of here.
You guys gonna be okay.
What if we were to pry the boards off the windows?
Yes, that! We can do it in no time.
Okay then.
Oh, there's something on my face.
A spider, probably.
Calm down, Ash. It's
Oh,
a
nope,
cobweb.
just
Just a
cobweb.
cobweb. We've got to pull ourselves together. Now, which of the windows should we check? I can't stand it here in the pitch dark.
Oh, I've got one here. Stand back.
Did you just break the window open?
Oh, we made it.
Okay then.
I wouldn't want to go through that again. For a moment there, I didn't think we'd make it out alive. No. Oh, wait. I've lost it. It's gone.
Did you leave
What is
something
it?
in the dark room?
The doll my father gave me. Oh, I must have dropped it.
Oh, the
In
wooden
the
doll.
tower? Are you going back for it?
Yeah,
No,
alright. Oh,
it's okay. Don't
I
worry
guess not.
about it.
oh, I have a
didn't mean
feeling
to
how
throw it
A
out
plus
for a
support's
while
gonna be
now.
going for then.
Are you sure? If it was a gift from your father...
Yes, but it can't be helped. Let's just get back to the monastery.
Right.
Okay. So Ash is probably gonna go grab it and give it to her in her A+ support. That's what I have a feeling of. Let's see here. There's only a couple more left, right? Catherine. Oh, he only has one more support, I think.
That was delicious.
After Catherine's
wow.
support right here.
Full. Nothing beats a big meal after a training session.
Hey, what is it, Dimitri?
Okay, what's up? You seem distracted.
Oh, my apologies, Catherine. I was just wondering whether you had any desire to return to Faerghus.
No, I haven't even entertained the idea. My loyalty lies elsewhere.
Yeah,
no
Rhea.
matter what, I'm going to find Lady Rhea. That's what I'm fighting for.
May I ask why you have devoted yourself to Lady Rhea?
Yeah, why have you?
It's simple. I adore her.
Adore?
Lady Rhea isn't just kind, but strong and courageous. I think she's a wonderful, beautiful person. More so than anyone else in the world.
Huh.
Wow. I'm not sure I can compete with that.
You can't. My reluctance to return to Faerghus isn't about you, though. Ever since I met Lady Rhea, going back just hasn't been an option.
That is a shame. I am certain Faerghus could use your help in the near future. House Karen is one of the most sterling noble families after Fraldarius and Gautier. It would be reassuring to know that you had taken up your position as head of that house.
Yeah, I don't think she's coming back.
Is something wrong?
You need someone who's like me, but more noble. You're so stern and serious all the time.
Yeah, Catherine isn't
Sorry,
too serious.
I'm not going back. Besides, my father is alive and well, fulfilling the duties of House Karen. I have plenty of capable brothers and sisters who can take over after him. I'll keep serving Lady Rhea here,
good, though?
and you'll bring the kingdom together at the capital. We have to direct our talents wherever they're most useful and most needed, right?
Well,
I guess.
Anyway, early day tomorrow. Don't want to stay up too late. You better go to bed.
You're gonna make him go to bed? I guess Dimitri has a bedtime, guys. How many more do I have left for main ones? Jeez. Let's see here. Let's see here. Dorothea. Annette.
Oh, how I just love to clean the library room. Just takes a flash of light, and then it all goes boom. A flash, and then a big boom.
If you blow up the library, where will we put the books?
A flash, and then a big ah! What are you doing here, Felix?
I heard singing.
Done.
You were watching me
Where will the
again,
books
weren't
go?
you?
You shouldn't dance up there. You could fall.
Oh, today of all days. I knew I should have chosen a different song.
A different song? Like what?
Any of them. The box song, or maybe the dungeon song?
Dungeon
No,
song.
those sound interesting.
No, they're just regular songs. Forget it. While you're here, can you help me clean up? I need the books on that shelf up there, but I can't reach them.
Not sure if Felix was gonna...
Sure, no problem.
Oh, really?
What? You're not going to sing anymore?
No way! It's too embarrassing. And that song isn't even finished anyway.
Oh, okay.
That's too bad. I wanted to hear what happened after the library was blown away.
Hey, don't look at me like that. Okay, fine. If you insist, I'll sing just a bit more. Oh, how I just love to clean the library room. Just takes a flash of light, and then it all goes boom.
Okay, is that it?
A flash and then a big boom, suddenly the deed is done. My, what a great job I did. Who says cleaning isn't fun?
Huh. That doesn't really explain what happened with the library. Maybe they'll build a new one?
Oh, this is so embarrassing.
I guess they will need to build a new one. Okay then. That was a support. I guess. You almost done with these, or... Gilbert only has like a couple more left. Literally can't even do Catherine's one. He's only got Manuela's to do.
Is that singing?
Yeah. It's Manuela. Who'd you think?
The blue sea glimmers in the dark. The red canyon calls.
I'll just skip a little bit.
Rich
There we
in
go.
dreams, to her throne she falls.
Okay, is
Well,
this
Gilbert, what do you think?
what? How'd you know
My
he was
lady,
here?
You were not meant to notice me.
Nobody could miss a good man like you.
My apologies for interrupting. Please excuse me.
Is that gonna be
No,
the support?
Gilbert, hold on
Oh.
a moment. You're not disturbing me, truly. I want very much to know what you thought of my singing. The least you
She
can do
cares
is
a lot
tell
about
me.
her singing.
You were lovely. You sounded lovely.
Lovely. Is that what you really feel? Please be honest.
Why would you suppose I was dishonest?
Yeah, why did you
That
think
is
he was
not the look of
dishonest?
someone who just heard what they deem to be lovely.
He's not
It
allowed to be
hurts my
happy.
confidence when my
Or at
voice
least he
can't even
thinks he
lure a
can't.
fleeting
And this is
smile
before
to your
he
face.
allows
It's
himself.
as though my singing voice has died since stepping off the Middle Franc stage.
My Lady Manuela, that could be no further from the truth.
If that's the case, then Gilbert, I challenge you to a duel.
A duel?
My singing versus your iron mask. I will break through, and I will see passion in your eyes.
You can try.
Why did she leave so suddenly? And what
She's
could she
getting
meant
trained.
by a duel? Something is surely troubling her.
I'd like to see Gilbert fight Manuela. I don't know how it will turn out. She is a magic dealer, and he ain't good against magic. Sedith and Catherine. What's this Leone one for? Felix? Yeah, sure. I don't know how this is gonna go.
If you don't have any business here, go away. You're bothering me.
Finally spotted me, did you?
What do you
Obviously.
want?
They say you're the best. I wanted to see your training with my own eyes.
Really?
Spying on people. Is that a hobby of yours? I hope you got your fill.
Enough
Hopefully
to
you
see how
did.
to beat you, at least.
You think you can beat me?
Yeah, you think you can beat Felix, really?
That's right. See, I was trained by...
Geralt.
Yes.
Yeah, everyone knows.
So you know.
Byleth was trained by Geralt,
I
and he's
heard he
10
was your
times
teacher.
better than you, Leone.
Perhaps we should test you. See how much of your training sank in.
Yeah, true.
I'm ready if you are.
She's more tanky than
Okay,
strong,
I'll give
if
you
you
a
guys are
chance.
wondering.
Sounds good.
She works better as a heavy armored unit.
I'll let you know. In the meantime, practice. I won't go easy on you.
Oh, don't worry. I'll be ready.
Okay.
This
You
will
better
be
be.
fun.
Felix might completely throw you around, though. He's pretty strong. And that ain't a joke. Let's do Sedith and Catherine's. There's only 2 more left. Then we'll
How are
be
you,
done with
Catherine?
these supports.
You look well enough.
Oh, yes, I'm fine. Never better.
That is good.
Never better.
I cannot help but be concerned given your tendency toward incautious behavior. While boldness
Incautious
can be a
behavior.
virtue, I do hope you will bear in mind that recklessness is not. A moment's negligence can lead to a mortal wound for even the most skilled fighter.
You
Oh.
worry too much.
Okay, then.
If they saw me in action, the wounds themselves would cower.
That is precisely the attitude that worries me, especially given your history. You have been gravely injured before, as you no doubt recall.
Me, gravely injured?
Gravely
When
injured.
did that happen?
You mean you have forgotten? It was during your days as a student at the Officers' Academy. There was an
Really?
excursion, a monster hunt. You charged ahead and left your fellow students behind.
Oh,
You ended up
and
alone and surrounded. You
Oh.
almost died. Do you truly not remember?
probably
Are you
knocked
sure?
out.
All I remember is cutting down monsters left and right.
That is true enough, but you nearly bled to death in the aftermath. The Archbishop was so
Probably-
concerned for your life that she
that's
tended
why
your wounds
Rhea-
personally.
That's why she's so...
when that happened. Finally! It all fits together. Lady Rhea looking after me.
Completely...
Now that I remember clearly.
Following
That was the
Rhea.
first time she ever spoke to me. I was lying on the ground, caked in mud, and she gently picked me up, even stroked my hair. The emotions were so overpowering that they must have just cleared away my memory of the whole incident. So it was during the monster hunt. Thanks, Sedith. That's been bothering me for ages.
That is not
then.
quite why I brought it up.
Come to think of it, Lady Rhea hasn't healed me since then. We've got to find Lady Rhea, and then maybe someday she'll honor me like that again.
Really? That's how you want her to heal you again? Huh. I guess that makes sense. Okay, the final support for today.
You're following me. Stop.
I am leaving you alone, just as you asked. I may be walking the same way as you, but...
You're still following him. Yeah, what do you want, Dorothea?
You've made it abundantly clear I'm not to want anything from you, including politeness.
I heard a rumor that you're planning to settle down with a noble. You're trying to get close to me, aren't you? You want to marry to House Fraldarius.
Nice try, Felix, but it's not like any old noble will do. I just find you interesting is all. Is that so odd?
A little bit.
I'm not interesting. What do you mean?
I've never met a noble so... unsociable.
Oh, okay, that makes
that's
sense.
the word, unsociable. Other nobles
So you think
are
he's
quick
dark
to be
and
friends,
mysterious?
even if it's just because they might gain something from it.
The Empire's nobility, maybe. The Kingdom's nobility is a whole different animal.
If they are, so what? You should care how others think of you.
He doesn't want to.
I don't answer to them. All that matters is improving my skill.
True.
I'll prove my worth on the battlefield. Those people care so much about appearances they can't even see each other. It makes me sick.
Oh, I agree. What's important isn't how someone looks, it's their true nature. I don't pretend to know your true nature. I don't even have a very good understanding of my own. But I suppose you see mine just fine, don't you? Just a silly girl with no thoughts in her head except for marrying a noble. Yes? Goodbye, Felix.
She got him there. Okay, then. That should be the final support for now. Cool. So, in the next one, we will be working on the paralogue chapter for Dimitri, the Silver Maiden, and also heading towards Rescue Daedrew. And we'll be probably saving Claude in that episode, so I'll see you all in the next one. Keep being spooky, and peace out. Looks like we're at the end of class. I want to thank you for showing up today. Please hit the bell and subscribe. If you liked anything you saw today, thank you, and see you all tomorrow. Peace out.